By 2050, the United Nations Food and Agriculture Organization predicts that the world's population will reach 9.1 billion people, which is 34% more than today. To prevent mass hunger, food reserves must grow at an unprecedented rate, and global food production needs to increase by 70%. Current fishing methods won't be able to meet the world's demand for fish sustainably and safely. In this video, we will explore how the world's largest and most complex fish farm operates, and whether similar technologies can sustainably feed us in the future. Wild fish stocks are rapidly depleting. According to the World Wildlife Fund, 53% of commercial fishing areas are completely exploited, and the global fishing fleet exceeds sustainable limits by 2 to 3 times. If we don't reduce fishing soon, all wild commercially harvested fish species could disappear by the mid-century. An effective solution to this issue could be the more intensive development of fish farms and the construction of new aquaculture facilities. Currently, more than half of the fish available in supermarkets comes from fish farms. It is evident that humanity will have to continue on the path of artificial fish breeding on farms. However, this matter is not straightforward. Traditional land-based or nearshore fishing negatively impacts the environment. It causes pollution of adjacent lands and waters with fish feed, leading to disease outbreaks, and it results in the destruction of mangrove forests and other habitats for wild fish and animals. Avoiding these problems involves developing open sea aquaculture and creating so-called offshore fish farms located at least 3 miles away from the coastline, where water circulation and the local ecosystem are more stable. Significant progress in this direction has been made by Norwegian fishery company SalMar with support from China Shipbuilding Industry Corporation, one of China's largest state-owned shipbuilding companies. Norwegians have ordered 6 ocean farm, 1 marine fish farms for salmon farming. These farms are constructed using the same principles as semi-submersible installations used in the offshore oil and gas drilling sector. The first installation was built in 2017 in China. It took 11 weeks to transport the giant floating Ocean Farm 1 from Shandong province in China to Frohaft, Norway. During its maritime journey, some residents in South Africa mistook Ocean Farm 1 for a space shuttle docked in the water for shelter. According to Yang Zigang, chairman of China Shipbuilding Industry Corporation, this project represents a perfect blend of Norwegian aquaculture industry and Chinese marine engineering technologies. The project aims not only to modernize salmon farming, but also significantly increase fish production in Norway, which is rightly called the world capital of fisheries. Fish annually contributes $8 billion to the country's economy, equivalent to 8% of its total exports. Unlike traditional fisheries, the Ocean Farm 1 fish farm incorporates the most advanced technologies, including automatic fishing, hydrological monitoring, deep-sea positioning, and biological lighting control systems. The innovative fish farm is a semi-submersible rigid structure measuring about 110 meters wide and 67 meters high with anchor mooring. It is designed for installation in open seas at depths ranging from 100 to 300 meters. All fish processing operations can be conducted on board without the use of external service vessels or equipment. The marine fish farm is designed for a 25-year lifespan. It can withstand powerful typhoons, earthquakes up to magnitude 12, and is capable of cultivating up to 1.5 million fish per year. For its operation, only 3 to 7 employees are required, and the fish survival rate is over 98%. The installation is equipped with more than 20,000 sensors and more than 100 monitors and control units, providing fully autonomous feeding and fish monitoring. Additionally, Ocean Farm 1 is equipped with 360-degree rotating gates with self-cleaning technology. A movable partition in these gates constantly cleans the farm's net, eliminating growths that could harm the gills of fish. Thanks to this technology, SalMar can significantly save on additional fish processing. The health of the fish is monitored by a laboratory whose specialists analyze data from sensors and make timely decisions. One such problem SalMar faced immediately after the installation of the first farm was sea lice. They parasitize on the skin of salmon and feed on the host body coverings. Based on information gathered from the sensors, specialists promptly solved this issue by releasing 21,500 cleaner fish into the water. The sensors' work also helped identify the problem of fish leakage and block the escape route for fugitives paved on the farm. In the long run, this could have led to genetic mutations in wild fish and other more significant ecological problems. According to experts' estimates, the autonomous operation of offshore farms like Ocean Farm 1 can significantly expand the advantages of aquaculture, reduce costs associated with fish farming in open seas. Moreover, such objects do not have the disadvantages of traditional fishing. They are highly environmentally friendly, do not pollute the environment, and do not destroy coastlines and mangrove forests. But to an even greater extent, the Ocean Farm 1 project is focused on the prosperous development of the fish in their natural habitat, potentially ushering a new era of sustainable fishing. The company's stance is reflected in the words of Salmar's head of biology. We are quite modest about what the future holds for the project, but this installation gives us the opportunity to solve many of our problems. By investing 1 billion Norwegian kroner, $117 million, in the design and development of Ocean Farm 1, Salmar looks into the future with optimism. Plans are already in motion to cultivate the upgraded ocean farms, Ocean Farm 2 in 2024. According to the company's leadership, the experience gained from building and operating Ocean Farm 1 has enabled the creation of an even better and more economical solution. Through systematic and meticulous planning, the structure has been further refined in the new version, Ocean Farm 2. Estimated construction time and costs have been reduced, while the capacity has been increased. To realize this project, the team has initiated negotiations with shipyards in Norway and abroad, which could serve as potential construction sites. The further advancement of this project means that globally, there is hope for a well-fed future for humanity. Fish farms like Ocean Farm 1 provide hope that fresh fish will not be scarce for us and our descendants. The key is for this natural resource to remain accessible, not only physically but also financially. Speaking about so many grandiose food megaprojects, one more cannot be overlooked: Egypt's gigantic fish farm, which has begun to produce significant results in recent years. We have dedicated a separate video to this megaproject on our channel, so we won't dwell on it for long. You can click on the link in the upper right corner to watch the full video. Now let's go over the main figures. Almost 5 years ago, the National Fisheries and Aquaculture Company of Egypt, in collaboration with the Chinese corporation Evergreen, began constructing the largest mega farm in North Africa and the Middle East. This mega farm is called Birket Galoon. Currently, the farm employs just over 10,000 people. Additionally, 30,000 more job opportunities related to aqua farming have been created in the region. Thanks to the launch of the Birket Galoon project, Egypt has managed to almost completely meet the population's demand for seafood. In the coming years, the country plans to become one of the world leaders in fish and shrimp exports. In the first phase of the project, more than 6,000 tons of shrimp and 14,000 tons of fish were produced within just 1 year. The farm cultivates approximately 20 million marine fish fingerlings and 2 billion shrimp larvae annually. The cost of the first phase of the project amounted to 1.7 billion Egyptian pounds. Write in the comments whether these fish farms will help ensure global food security. What mega projects do you know that help reduce the food security crisis around the world? Leave your comments below and don't forget to subscribe to the Karo Show channel. Also, check out our previous videos. Goodbye.